Guys, we have a short video for once this time. Today we are on der Magier's account. He has been using Einharry seriously in RTA as a serious... I still have to say that because I need to convince myself even. So we're going to take a brief recap into Einharry, and then we're going to see some of his matches. There's not too many matches. This is reduce attack bar with a skill 1. Weak spot strike over here. Decrease attack bar to 0. Damage based on defense. Can't be resisted if enemy has a harmful effect. And then the skill 3, this and the speed lead is what he's using him for. Inflicts damage proportionate to your defense on all monsters, including your team. Except yourself, and stuns the monsters. All monsters. Damage and stuns to everyone. Effect cannot be resisted. Reusable in 5 turns. And then the leader skill increases attack speed of ally monsters by 17%. So this is another speed lead for you. So let's take a look at where he's actually using it and how it works. First pick Fran, and then Ciara, Leo. So Fran, Ciara, pretty flexible, pretty standard first picks. Leo into a speed comp, and then Immensity, Einharry. Here's the combination, right? So Immensity is going to defense buff and crit buff Einharry, and then Einharry is going to come in and stun whatever doesn't have will runes. This team didn't have will runes, but that's not really the purpose of this necessarily. He's also going to kill things because he does 28,000 damage without a defense break. So he basically shut down the team turn 1 just by outspeeding and nuking, and he's not something that he's not on speed runes, this Einharry. He's just on all damage, no speed whatsoever. So let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Here are the runes for Einharry for RTA. He has 70% crit rate, 264 crit damage. Pretty good crit damage. He's all just defense, crit rate, and crit damage. Super beefy, and no speed, because he's just getting boosted up by the Immensity, right? So here are hit when we already saw that. Here's the runes. He's on just defense, crit damage, defense, just to do as much damage as possible because he's got damage based on his defense. So let's see some more matches. Next match, there's another mechanic in play as well, which we're going to get to. So he picks Rocky. He loves to pick Rocky. He really loves to pick Rocky. I'm not sure why exactly he picked Rocky into that. Rocky got banned. So he still has the Immensity combination, right? And if we see there's another mechanic in play, take a look at the Verdehile. Let's take a look at Verdehile's attack gauge. We get the Catastrophe. He did outspeed the Mina and the speed lead, which is actually, that means he's got decently fast runes, right? But the Verdehile got another turn. So the Verdehile's actually on Nemesis Will Verdehile. So he takes that, he doesn't get stunned because he's got the will, and then he takes damage from Einharry, boosting up his attack gauge. From Einharry's, because Einharry's skill 3 hits everyone, including his own team. So that boosts up the Verdehile's attack gauge, and then he gets more turns after that to continue with whatever damage he's going to do. So like I said, this is something the enemy is not expecting, and this is one of the nice things about having the rune system in the game in general, is that you don't really have to rune things exactly like everyone else does. He has a Verdehile rune with double Nemesis Will, attack crit rate HP, double Nemesis Will. This way he takes enough damage to boost his attack gauge. The speed isn't anything crazy. I actually expected the speed to be a little bit better on here, but double Nemesis, he's going to boost attack gauge when he gets that damage from Einharry, and then also the will to make sure he doesn't get stunned, because it's pointless if he gets stunned from the Einharry, right? And Einharry's not going to stun with skill 3. Einharry's not going to stun through those will runes. So just something interesting. Not too many people doing double Nemesis Will Verdehiles, but he's doing it, and there's a reason behind it. Next match, opponent picks CR first pick, so he's going for an outspeed comp. He's got the 2 attack power buffers. Actually, he brings in more attack power buffers. He's got the Tiana in here, so he's expecting the Tiana to get banned. That's one of the reasons he picked it, right? And of course, the enemy takes the bait, bans the Tiana. He's got the speed lead. He's got the super fast Immensity, increases attack gauge on that. He's got no will on some of them, but it doesn't really matter if things just die. So things got stunned, but even if he didn't stun them, right, even if they were full will, he still would have killed 2 of them regardless, and then he would have boosted the Verdehile attack gauge again, and his team would have gotten some extra turns after that. So it's just these interesting little things that you don't see every day that, like, I mean, yeah, this is probably not going to work in, like, G1, G2, G3 RTA, but it's just interesting things, monsters you don't usually see, and having them actually work in some of these comps. So basically, what he's bringing it into is things that may or may not even be on will, and also things that are fast and squishy, and they're not really expecting this Einharry Immensity combination. No one is expecting an Einharry last pick. So he's bringing it into that knowing that the opponent is not going to ban that Einharry at all. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Super short video, but he's not picking him in every single match. He's just picking him maybe like a third of the matches wherever he sees the opportunity to pick the RAGE EINHERI. And the account doesn't have super crazy runes in general. He's just trying to make do with what he has. And he's got, again, the RAGE EINHERI with, you know, no speed. 70% crit rate. This way he gets the crit buff from Immensity and comes in and does big damage. The stun is just an added bonus. He's mostly just looking for that big damage from the skill 3, defense-based damage. And then if they don't have any will runes, that's just icing on the cake, right? So anytime he sees the potential of bringing both of these units together, which is really not that, it's like a third of the time. That's why we didn't see any more battles. But also, I just thought you guys would get a kick out of actually seeing it. And also, a couple other interesting things that I saw on here is this Tiana is actually on double nemesis will. She's on double nemesis will, speed, crit, damage, attack. And she's there to do some more damage, right? So it's similar concept to the Verdehile. And then I think he was probably playing around with Einharry and Ramagos is what... Oh, Ramagos on Violent Will, right? So I think he may have potentially been playing with the Einharry-Ramagos combo at some point. That's what it looks like from seeing Ramagos in there. But yeah, I just thought you guys would get a kick out of actually seeing that. So that's it for this one. Thank you to their Magier for letting us take a look at your stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you as always in the next one.